Close your eyes for a moment. Think about your grandparents. Not their clothes, not their house, not even their faces. Think about their energy. Were they anxious about money? Did they lie awake at night wondering how they would pay the bills? Did they fight at the kitchen table about credit card debt? Did they panic every time something broke or something went wrong? For most of us, the answer is no. Our grandparents had a calm about them, a quiet confidence, a steadiness that most of us have never felt in our own lives, no matter how much more money we earn than they ever did. And here is the question that haunts me. Why? Why did a generation that earned almost nothing worry about almost nothing while our generation earns 10 times more and worries about everything? The answer is not what you think. It is not the economy. It is not luck. It is not that things were cheaper back then. It is something deeper, something older, something they knew and something we completely forgot. Today I am going to tell you the forgotten truth about why your grandparents never worried about money. Hello friends, and welcome back to WealthixCarter. I hope you are doing well and having a wonderful day. May God bless you with happiness, good health, and success in everything you do. My name is Lisa Rachel, and at 65 years old, I am here to share the timeless money lessons, wealth-building strategies, and financial wisdom I have learned throughout my life. Before we begin, if you enjoy this video or learn something valuable from it, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to WealthixCarter, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Now, without wasting any time, let's dive into today's money secret. Let me ask you something honest. When did you last check your bank account, not because you needed to, but because you were afraid of what you might find? If you are like most people today, the answer is recent, maybe yesterday, maybe this morning. Now ask yourself, did your grandmother do that? Did she wake up at 3 in the morning to check her balance on a phone screen? Did she refresh her banking app before she even got out of bed? Of course not. And the reason is not that she had more money. The reason is that she always knew exactly where her money was. She knew because she put it there herself, she divided it herself, she counted it herself every single week with her own 2 hands. She touched every dollar she had and told it where to go. There was no mystery, there was no surprise, there was no hidden charge appearing from nowhere at the end of the month. She knew her money because she lived with her money physically, personally, and deliberately. That knowledge, that complete and total awareness of every dollar was the foundation of her peace. Here is the forgotten truth that nobody wants to say out loud. Your grandparents did not worry about money because they never spent money. They did not have. It really is that simple, and it really is that difficult. Today we live in a world that is specifically designed to make you spend money you do not have. Credit cards, buy now, pay later, overdraft protection, personal loans available in minutes on your phone. Every single one of these products is built on the same promise: enjoy it now, pay for it later, and every single one of them creates the same result: anxiety, constant grinding, never-ending anxiety about a future that you have already spent. Your grandparents did not have that anxiety because they did not have that debt. They waited until they had the money. They saved until the envelope was full. They went without until they could afford to go with. And in doing so, they bought something more valuable than anything debt could ever buy. They bought peace of mind. Now I want to give you the specific, practical reasons why your grandparents slept soundly while we lie awake staring at the ceiling. Reason number 1, they had an emergency fund. Not a large one, not an impressive one, but a real one. Cash set aside, untouched, protected for the moment when life went wrong. Because life always goes wrong. The car breaks down, the roof leaks, someone gets sick. Your grandparents knew this and they prepared for it. When disaster struck, they opened the emergency envelope and they handled it. No panic, no debt, just a problem being solved with money that was already waiting. Reason number 2, they owed nothing to nobody. Debt is not just a financial burden, it is a psychological one. Every dollar you owe is a dollar of anxiety. Every payment you are waiting to make is a weight on your chest. Your grandparents understood this in their bones. They avoided debt the way they avoided trouble, deliberately and consistently, and the freedom they felt was not just financial, it was emotional, it was spiritual, it was the freedom of waking up every morning and owing nothing to no one. Reason number 3, they always had food. This one sounds small, it is not small. A full pantry is one of the most powerful sources of financial security that exists. Your grandparents kept their shelves stocked, they canned, they preserved, they stored, they bought in bulk when prices were low, and when times were hard, when the paycheck was short or the week was long, there was always food, the family was always fed, and when a family is fed, everything else feels manageable. Reason number 4, they owned where they lived. A paid-off home is freedom. A mortgaged home is obligation. Your grandparents raced to own their homes outright, making extra payments when they could, sacrificing small luxuries to eliminate large debts. And when that mortgage was burned, when that final payment was made and the house was truly theirs, something shifted, something settled. The biggest bill was gone, the foundation was secure, and with a paid-off home beneath their feet, the storms of life felt far less threatening. Reason number 5, they trusted the future because they had prepared for it. Your grandparents were not optimists by accident, they were optimists by preparation. They saved for retirement from their very first paycheck. They planned for old age the way they planned for winter, quietly, consistently, without drama. And because they had prepared, they did not fear. The future was not a threat, it was a destination. They had already packed for. Somewhere between their generation and ours, we made a series of decisions. We decided that waiting was old-fashioned. We decided that saving was for people who did not know how to live. We decided that debt was normal, that everybody had it, so it must be fine. We decided that more was always better, more income, more spending, more stuff, more everything. And in making those decisions, we traded the one thing our grandparents had that we desperately want. We traded peace. But here is what I need you to hear today. The peace they had is not gone, it is not lost forever. It was not a product of their time or their economy or their generation. It was a product of their habits, and habits can be learned. Habits can be restarted. Habits can be chosen today, this week, this month by anyone who is willing to do the simple, unglamorous, extraordinarily powerful work of living below their means. So what is the forgotten truth? Here it is, simple, plain, unchanged by time. Your grandparents never worried about money because they respected it. They respected it enough to count it, to assign it, to protect it, to save it before they spent it, to refuse to borrow it when they had not earned it, to give some of it away even when they had very little. They did not worship money, they did not chase it, they did not build their identity around it. They simply respected it the way you respect a tool that works hard for you when you treat it well. And that respect, that quiet, consistent, unglamorous respect, gave them something that no salary, no investment, no financial product can give you. It gave them enough. Not more than enough, not dramatically, flashily, Instagram-worthily enough. Just enough, steady enough, peaceful enough. Enough to sleep at night. Enough to sit at the kitchen table without fear. Enough to look at the future and feel ready for it. That is the forgotten truth. And it is available to every single one of us starting today. I want to leave you with something my own grandmother said to me once. I was young, I was worried about something, some bill, some expense, some financial problem that felt enormous at the time. And she looked at me with that calm, she always had that unshakable, quiet calm, and she said, "Lisa, money is simple. Spend less than you earn. Save what is left. Owe nothing to no one, and always keep enough in the jar for a rainy day." That was it. No spreadsheet, no app, no financial advisor. Just 4 sentences, for habits, for truths that she had lived by every day of her life. I did not understand them fully then. I understand them completely now. And I hope with everything I have that today you do too. Because the peace your grandparents had is waiting for you. It has always been waiting for you. All you have to do is go back and pick it up. If your grandparents had this kind of peace, if they had habits that kept your family steady, please share their story in the comments. The world needs to hear it. If this video touched your heart today, please like it, subscribe to WealthixCarter, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. May God bless you always.